Counting down to first pitch in Philadelphia. Should be a good one. Mets and Phillies next. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Phillies since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the New York Mets and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. The crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Roberto Hernandez will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. Eric Young Jr. will dig in, currently one spot out of the stolen base lead in the National League. Underway now as the first pitch of the game is an easy chopper to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Ruben Tejada will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
David Wright will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Leadoff hitter is set as we begin the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, number 19.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Young arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Rafael Furcal will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Chase Utley will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Curtis Granderson will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Curtis Granderson.
In there, and it's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball now to the right side, and it's going to be out of reach for the second baseman Utley. It's a base hit. So it's a 1-out single for him here in the second inning. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we bring up our team leaderboard, you can see there he currently ranks 4th on the Mets in that department. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Stephen Pierce will stand in for the first time here.
Stephen Pierce.
Changeup called strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1 on the way. Here's for call at short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In there, strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And Brown will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Ryan Howard will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Fouled back. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Pierce will take this over to first for the out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Darren Ruff stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
On to play it is Tejada. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Jeremy Hefner will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. To right field. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Eric Young Jr. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call, 1 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Here's a liner caught down there at third. And that will become out number 2.
Just a tough break right there. Not much you can do about that one. This ball is a laser, but it's right at his man. And that forces the guy to hold on at third with 2 away now.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Carlos Ruiz will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to Tejada at short. Throw by Tejada, and that's out number 1. Cody Ashe will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch to him. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Roberto Hernandez will step in now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Mets, Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. Daniel Murphy will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 3 runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground is short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Chris Young will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Young waiting on the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count. And you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Steven Pierce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Oh, and this goes right past him. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Number 19 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 4th inning, center fielder, number 19.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Young is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
First pitch here is swung on and chopped toward the right side of the infield. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Travis d'Arnaud will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. In there, 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the sinking fastball, called strike.